Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. It's winter. Ooh, what did I say? Welcome back. Welcome back, Boolin. Anyway, welcome back. If y'all hear anything, it's me sipping on my wine. I'm sipping on what? Jam jar? Shiraz. Very good. Love it. It's my grandma's favorite. Well, one of her favorites. It's a very sweet red. Anyway, hold on. Okay, I'm good. So it's time for us to have a conversation that is long overdue. And it's also time for us to revisit a conversation that I have already had on my channel a couple of times. If you haven't watched that video, you should go watch my Black Women in Luxury video that Jackie Aina quite enjoyed. Snaps for me. Snaps for me, poo. Anyway, today we're going to talk about Octavia B. Octavia B is honestly one of my favorite content creators right now. Like, just in general, I'm loving everything she's producing. I'm eating it up, as the girls say. So I just want to jump right into it. First of all, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Freddie My Love. Freddie My Love is another content creator that I really enjoy. Freddie and Octavia have very similar aesthetics. Freddie is a bit more on the extreme end. And when I say extreme, I just mean more so that Freddie really loves the color pink. So pretty much everything that Freddie does is going to incorporate tones of pink. But whatever, that's neither here nor there. My point is, Freddie My Love has 1.15 million subscribers. And Octavia, I want to say Octavia because I had a friend in middle school named Octavia, but her name is Octavia. Excuse me. My apologies. So Octavia does not have 1.15 million subscribers. She has 138,000 subscribers at the time this video is being recorded, which is October 7th. So we're going to revisit this conversation of Black women in luxury and why Black women are so uncomfortable seeing themselves at rest and actually embracing a luxurious lifestyle. Now, most of the time when you go on Octavia's channel, I'll say 90%, 95%, right? But that's as high as I will say, because there's a good 5% of comments that are not like this. But I think for the most part, they get deleted or flagged by YouTube. I hope and pray. But most of the time when you go on her channel, you do only see really good, uplifting, empowering, beautiful comments. Because if you don't like somebody, why are you commenting on their videos? Anyway, but sometimes every now and then I will come across a comment that's her content is so boring. I don't know how y'all like this. All she does is shop and go to brunch and do this and do that, right? I think that's so crazy. And here's why. Black women for, I'll say, a couple of years now, and I'm talking about a couple of years in terms of this being a internet phenomena, a movement of sorts in that way. Black women for years now have been discussing Black women in luxury. Now you have on TikTok, I think it's called rich Black girl TikTok or wealthy Black girl TikTok, whatever. But there's now a side of TikTok, right, where there's this niche group of women from all over the world who produce content under that tag of wealthy Black girl, rich Black girl. And I love it. I'm here for it. Now, for some reason, we really enjoy that kind of content if it's bite-sized, right? If it's only 10, 20, 30, 45 seconds, maybe a minute worth of content. But when that content or when that lifestyle is actually the thing that someone's doing and experiencing, and we realize, this is their life. This is not just bite-sized content for a video. This is going to be a constant. We get upset. We get angry. In my Black Women in Luxury video, I framed it around Jackie Aina's Lavishly Jackie platform. Well, I loosely framed it around that. And what I discussed, really, what I was focusing on was more so about why women who are high earners, why Black women who are high earners often don't speak about their intimate private life and really don't show us too much of that, because the response to it is not what you would think. And it's so interesting because we have this Black women in luxury movement where we are all asking to see more of this content, but then when we see it, we don't want it. We say it's boring. We say it's braggadocious. We say it's ostentatious. we, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. We basically shoot it down and say, no, I don't want to see it all the time. Like, I only want to see you living lavishly and luxuriously maybe 2 days out of the week, right? But not all 7 days out of the week. Damn sure not all 365 days out of the year. Most certainly not all 24 hours out of the day, right? And even though we all understand that Instagram and Twitter and Snapchat and TikTok and YouTube, for the most part, is just the highlights of someone's life, we still don't want to see like those highlights too much, right? And when I see the critique that her content is boring, Octavia, when I see critiques like that Octavia's content is boring, it reminds me of everyone's response. And when I say everyone, I mean Black people's response to Issa Rae's, what was that story called? The Photograph. There we go. It reminds me of everybody's response to Issa Rae's The Photograph. We have been sitting here for the last 2 or 3 years, right, dissecting all of our favorite, right, quote unquote, favorite 90s love stories. And we've been sitting here dissecting them and talking about how bad they are, how they actually perpetuate really dangerous ideologies, how they're actually very harmful to Black women, how these 90s, classic love stories, Black love stories really aren't love stories at all. They're really about manipulation. They're really about, lying. They're really about, they're not about love. We thought they were about love, but upon further review, we realized, these are not actually healthy relationships, and we shouldn't be trying to emulate these things, let alone let alone continue to create these patterns within our communities. Love Jones is actually not an uplifting, Black love story. Love and Basketball is not an uplifting Black love story. So, okay, great. We figured all that out. Issa Rae actually gives us an uplifting Black love story, right? She gives us a real Black love story. It's about 2 Black folks who actually fall in love in a human way. It's not over dramatized, right? There's no violence, People's feelings get hurt, of course, because emotions, right? And another thing about that too is people's feelings get hurt not because someone lied or was manipulated. People's feelings get hurt just because they are experiencing human emotions. Okay, falling in love is a very complex human emotion. Your feelings will get hurt because of irrational thoughts. That's love. So everyone said this movie was boring because nothing happened. I'll tell you what everybody wanted to happen. Everyone wanted to see chaos. Everyone wanted to see the lying. Everyone wanted to see the discord. Everyone wanted to see somebody either get riled up or somebody get left pregnant or somebody have to lie and cheat and swindle and bamboozle. We wanted to see the quote unquote action. Okay, so why? Okay, I'll tell you why. Black people, Black women especially, are so used to thinking that in order for us to get the good, to receive the good, we have to go through the bad. There has to be these really intense trials and tribulations, right, to experience good things. That's not true. That's not true. It's absolutely not true. And what channels and content like Octavia's does is it actually reinforces and reprograms new and different ideologies for Black women, and ones that I would argue are healthier. Octavia on her channel, you're not going to see a caricature of a Black woman. You are not going to get this very loud content. If you even just go look at her Instagram or even just look at the layout of her YouTube channel. And I think what she does with her thumbnails is absolutely beautiful. It's very light. It's very airy. It's very open. Right? And I think that speaks to her personality and who she is as a person. And when you start to watch her videos, I feel that you begin to feel very uplifted, very encouraged. But yet there's still this critique of her content is boring. Her content is not boring. Her content is honest. Her content is real. Her content is different. Octavia. I almost said Octavia, which is why I laughed. Octavia is not them. Okay? And we know who them are. We know who they are. They don't want you to win. No, but we know who they are. They are your other Black women YouTubers who are much more popular for reasons that we all understand. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that kind of content. Listen, I love Aaliyah J as much as the next person. I don't see anything wrong with that, you know? I love Patricia Bright as much as the next person. But they are very different in personality and content in juxtaposition to Octavia. I want to bring back Freddie, my love, because nobody ever calls Freddie, my love's content boring. And for the last couple of months, all Freddie has been doing is making over her apartment and renovating her apartment. There's been nothing exciting, so to speak, happening in her vlogs. Sis is sitting on the floor most of the time talking about paint swatches and what refrigerator she wants and what curtains she should get and what shade of pink the couches should be, right? She's had vlog of this content and nobody calls it boring. Because people are excited to see a white woman be a white woman, right? Like, people are excited to see her just kind of like live that lifestyle that here comes the kicker. Live that lifestyle that we expect her to be living. Okay, there we go. There it is. I've hit the nail on the head. There it is. We don't expect women who look like, yes, I said it. We don't expect women who look like Octavia to be living her kind of lifestyle. And there is a constant theme amongst YouTubers who are consistent. They continue to grow. They earn more money. They get more partnerships. They evolve. Octavia is going to continue to evolve as a person, which means we're going to probably get even more content that is more luxurious, right? When she does her what's in her Louis Vuitton bag, when she does her handbag, what's in her bag videos, when she does her jewelry and wardrobe videos, right? People for the most part like it and enjoy it. But they are within, to be cute, they're within a certain tax bracket, which is fine, sis, which is fine. Because I could afford what I can afford and she can afford what she can afford. But here's the thing. She's going to start to be able to afford more. That's the same thing that happened to Jackie. I know. I think even with the Lavishly Jackie platform, right, as beautiful as it is and as happy as I am about it, a part of me is not upset, but a part of me is just kind of in a conundrum when I think about the fact that Jackie Aina had to create an entire different platform for herself to share her riches, her wealth, the fruit of her labor. Because Jackie Aina knew, if I really just go to YouTube and I don't preface this in some kind of way and I just sit down and talk about my $30,000 handbags, people are not going to like that. But why won't people like it? Because someone that's not Jackie Aina, someone who's just non-Black, I'm not even talking about just a white woman. I'm talking about, she could be Asian, she could be Mexican, anything, Filipino, just somebody non-Black, right? If they were to do the same thing, what's in my $1 million worth of purses, it would be a hit. Jackie Aina knows she could produce that exact same kind of video and it would be a hit, but it would be a hit in a niche way. And what I'm kind of over is content creators like Octavia having to be niche. My friends and I were having a conversation and we said, you know, what's so interesting is that women like Octavia don't have the subscribers we think they should have. Because we believe that a lot of Black women watch her channel in secret. We think that a lot of Black women do enjoy that kind of content, but they don't hit subscribe, they don't hit follow, they don't like, they don't thumbs up, they don't share because they don't want to fully partake in the admission of wanting and desiring more. There is a shame that Black women feel for really wanting more. And I think it is so upsetting. It literally angers me because I know that the kind of content she's making is really what Black women want to see. It's really what Black women are asking for, but we don't want to embrace it totally because once we embrace it, oh goodness, what does that say about me? It's the same thing about Rihanna being a billionaire. Everyone loving Rihanna until she became a billionaire. And then it's like, oh my gosh, she's a horrible capitalist. Rah, 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 rah. And I have my thoughts on that too. But just to, briefly pin something right here. We live in a capitalist society, do we not? And I'd rather have billionaires that at least do a little something charitable with their money because they actually want to, not for tax evasion. And that's all I'm going to say there. So Octavia's content to me is content that I would categorize as a reprogramming of the Black woman's mind. You are better off actually attaining the things you want if you have a real life example of it, right? If you can see somebody actually doing that. Now, we could discuss that, oh, well, she's dark skinned. So, if she were lighter skinned and had a looser texture hair, would she be more popular? Absolutely, yes. Duh, she would. Duh. Come on, stop it. We went to school. I'm not going to sit here and play with y'all and act like featureism, texturism, and colorism does not play a role in why she does not have 500,000 subscribers already. Because you know what? I'm going to get into it. No, I'm going to get into it. Because you know what? There are women on YouTube who benefit from being lighter, from having certain features and looser curls, who do make content that I would argue actually is boring. Like content that isn't providing truly any value, so to speak. So there's this, I guess you could say theory or whatever, about the success of being a content creator. And they say that, you're either doing like one or two things. And if you're like a master of it, you're able to do both at the same time. So you're either providing your audience with entertainment or you're providing your audience with education. And when you really have mastered it just for your niche or in a general sense, you are able to entertain and educate your audience at the same time. You're able to blend both of those things into your content all the time. There are channels, y'all, and y'all know it. Stop lying to yourselves, Black women. Stop it. Stop. There are women or just people in general, Black and non-Black, who are wildly successful, who create content very similar to Octavia's. And it truly is boring. But we like it. We like it because we like to see someone that looks like them. Ooh, I'm getting y'all behind. We like to see someone that looks like them live that kind of lifestyle. We don't like seeing somebody like Octavia live that kind of lifestyle because we have yet, as a collective, Yes, I'm calling all of us out as a collective people's community. We have yet to accept as a collective that all Black women actually deserve to be at rest and actually deserve those things that are luxuries and experience a lifestyle that is one of relative ease. Sometimes I even see her get the critique that she's putting on airs or like isn't really being herself. And in my own personal life, I've experienced critique like this because of the things that I enjoy. I like to go to afternoon tea. And people used to think I was joking about genuinely enjoying going to afternoon tea. No, I like afternoon tea. That is fun to me. That's an exciting day to me. I could spend all day going to tea houses. I enjoy it. It's a hobby of mine, so to speak. People really thought that was like fake or me trying to, live a certain lifestyle that's not true to myself. No, y'all are just not used to a Black girl liking afternoon tea. I'll tell you this, it's a lot of Black girls that like afternoon tea, and they're not all from Europe. Because these behaviors are not explicitly associated or belong to those who are non-Black. And I think that Octavia does a lot of activities, right? We could say that. A lot of activities in her vlogs and in her content that are not associated with Black women. And instead of people interrogating why these activities aren't associated with Black women, why it unsettles us so much to see a Black woman living like this, we decide to attack that Black woman. And that to me is a really huge issue. A really huge issue. Because what do we achieve by attacking that Black woman? Like, what do we achieve by saying Octavia's content is boring? First of all, her content can't be that boring if 138,000 people have chosen to subscribe. Her content can't be that boring if she regularly gets 10,000 or more views on video from returning subscribers, right? Her content can't be that boring. It can be boring to you, but it can't be that boring in general, because when somebody really, really has like a truly boring channel, it doesn't go anywhere. They don't gain subscribers. They pivot. They change their content. Okay, boom, they found their niche. Then it grows. We're just so used to seeing Black women either be only doing hair content, or it's a couple channel, or it's a prank channel. They're always having to put on a character. They're always having to act larger than life to gain an audience, to get attention. As far as I know, and what I see from her content, Octavia's never done that, right? She's never done that. And now, of course, on YouTube, at least this is what I say, everybody on YouTube is, in some essence, really just being a character of themselves. That's not a good thing, and it's not a bad thing. I think that's just the reality of deciding to put yourself out on the internet. Like, we edit our videos. Y'all don't hear and see every single thing that went on that day during the filming of that content, right? So it is in essence a character of yourself. It's a much more well-polished version of yourself. That's fine. But to go so far as to say that person really isn't being themselves, especially when y'all don't personally know that person, that's weird. That's weird. And I would just like for more Black women to actually embrace women like Octavia and embrace her content and welcome it. If you're not interested in her kind of content, that's cool. Like, you don't have to subscribe, you don't have to like it, you don't have to do whatever. But if you are interested in it, if you care to learn more, to hear more, you should subscribe, you should like, you should be engaging, you should be uplifting, you should be empowering. You should be excitedly and enthusiastically sharing her content with other people. A lot of times when we're even critiquing ourselves, Black women, and we talk about these other representations of Black women we want to see, I think when we get served up those representations of Black women, if it's not in the package that we would like for it to be in, or if it's not in the package we're used to it being in, we think we have to tear it down. We don't have to tear it down. We can just decide to not engage with it. That's all. I always say, don't engage with content you don't like. It's that simple. You don't have to engage with content you don't like. But Octavia's content is content I really, really like. It's why I'm sitting down making a whole video about her content and letting y'all know she's not them. She's literally not them. So don't expect her to be them. That's another thing too. Y'all really think that every single Black woman is a monolith. That Black women are a monolith. That we all are the same. That we all like the same things. Folks even get mad at her because she relaxes her hair. So what? Don't relax your hair then. Why do you care? Why do you care? If she likes her hair to be relaxed, she likes to be relaxed. If she wants to shave it all off and go natural, it'll be natural. If she wants to wear wigs forever, she'll wear wigs. If she wants to wear someone's, shut up. Like, for once, oh my goodness, for once, can we actually embrace the Black women who are doing different things, especially on this platform of YouTube, where I think Black women exist almost in a vacuum in YouTube. And I think that because of how, I'm not going to even say the algorithm, I just think because of how people have been programmed and conditioned to view Black women, that's why certain videos get pushed. I think YouTube has also even tricked Black women into believing that Black women are a monolith, at least when it comes to YouTube. Black women are either going to be like one of 5 things, and that's not true. And anytime a Black woman deviates from that, we accuse her of trying to be something she's not, instead of asking ourselves, why do we believe she's trying to be something she's not? What is that saying about me? Why am I so triggered by her embracing these parts of her identity? Right? And that's what I want us to do more of. I want us to do more interrogation of self. I want us to do more questioning of self. I want us to do more inner work with self so we can become aware and understand why, when we see women like Octavia, y'all, I know you hear it in the background, it is what it is. I'm probably not going to edit it out because this is real life. But, really interrogating why when we see women like Octavia, it angers us so, right? It makes us so uncomfortable. Ask yourself that. We're coming towards the end of this video, and I really want you to ask yourself that, like, why is it when I see someone like Octavia, as a Black woman myself, that I get so uncomfortable with that content? Like, why do I not like seeing her just go to the cafe for the day and Aritzia? Why do I not like when she does a Louis Vuitton bag review or haul? Like, why do I not like how she dresses? Why do I not like her hair? Why do I not like it? Right? Don't imprint your own insecurities on her. Don't project your own misjudgment onto her. Ask yourself, why does she invoke those feelings in you? Because it always comes back to you. Why do you feel that way? Because all she's doing is creating content, and all she's doing is being the Black woman that she is, which on YouTube is a deviation from what Black women typically are. And I think we need more of it on this platform. And I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I'm actually gleefully surprised that she has 130 subscribers. I've been a subscriber for a very long time now, 2 years. And I'm very happy that she has 138,000 subscribers. But when I first started watching her channel, even my initial thoughts were like, damn, I don't know if people are going to really rock with this, because the comments are already coming in. Oh, it's boring. Oh, she's trying to be a white girl, right? The comments are already pouring in. And it's just like, damn, y'all, we are not all the same. We do not all want to do the same things. Yeah, some Black girls do genuinely like Zara. I like Aritzia. I wear Aritzia. And I promise y'all, the models Aritzia use are not shaped like me, but the clothes fit beautifully. They fit. I love me a maxi silk dress. Them slip dresses from Aritzia, chef's kiss. Them bodysuits, baby. Aritzia is that girl. And let me tell you something. I wouldn't have started really dipping and dabbling into Aritzia if it wasn't for Octavia. I promise you, because when I first started seeing their ads and stuff, I was like, I don't know. It's like it's for white girls. I don't even know. Black girls on their website don't look like me. Nah. Once I saw Octavia was regularly rocking Aritzia, and I am not shit like Octavia. I'm like 2 Octavias, maybe 3. Okay, but she thick. Okay, but I was like, I don't know. But when I saw her rocking it and feeling good, I was like, okay, let me try me a little Aritzia. And child, I love Aritzia. And I got Afterpay, so you can rack it up at Aritzia. But that's what I'm saying. That's why women like Octavia and her content are so important, because otherwise we will continue to feel like we are not to be included in certain spaces. We are not to be included in certain, I don't like this word. We are not to be included in certain aesthetics, but like, yes, we are. Like, yes, we are, because clothes are clothes, because hair is hair, because makeup is makeup, because fragrances are fragrances, and bags are bags. But conditioning and programming is very, very real. So, until you really see it or experience it, yeah, sometimes you don't believe it. And Octavia is a really great example Octavia is someone that can be used, right, as a really great example of seeing it so you can believe it. But yeah, we're pretty much at the end of this video. I just wanted to make this just kind of like express my thoughts and also express my gratitude to Octavia, but express my thoughts about why I think sometimes, Black women don't like content like hers. Cause I'm gonna be honest. I don't believe that y'all really don't like it. I just think you're uncomfortable with it. But you're uncomfortable with it because her content forces you to address those deep-seated desires you have within yourself for your own lifestyle. And that's okay. Like Black women, it's okay to want a Louis Vuitton bag. It's really all right. It's okay to want to change your home. It's okay to want to go to these maybe more expensive restaurants. It's okay to want to try mussels. Like, it's okay. It's okay to shop at Aritzia. It's fine. It doesn't make you any less of a Black woman. It just makes you the Black woman that you are. That's all. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to say. I just want you guys to really interrogate self and ask self more questions about why content like Octavia's makes you uncomfortable, because luxury should not be a foreign concept to Black women. It shouldn't be a foreign concept to any woman, to be quite honest, or any person, to be quite honest. But it really shouldn't be a foreign concept to Black women. And I really commend Octavia for powering through and continuing to upload her content, because people's comments be rude. Like, people's comments be so rude. And it's just like, she could have easily been like, forget it. I'm not, I'm not uploading no more content. But I'm so thankful that she does and did and continues to do so, because she's inspiring. She's inspiring women younger than herself. She's inspiring women older than herself. She's inspiring young girls. She's inspiring Black people in general to embrace that lifestyle, the lifestyle that they're desiring. Okay? Because let's stop acting like everything is because of like whiteness or whatever. No, it's not. Like, sometimes people just want nice things. And that's okay. Like, Octavia's channel, for me, it's like a love letter to like wanting nice things and getting those nice things and like not being sorry for it. Like, yes, I bought myself this nice thing. Yes, I was gifted this nice thing. Yes, I like these nice things. And I don't feel bad about it. Why should I feel bad about it? Why can't I enjoy it? Like I said, y'all go look at Freddie My Love's content. Like, Black women be up in them comments praising sis, loving her content. But then y'all will run over to Octavia's channel and talk about y'all don't like it. How? It's the same content. If not, a little more exciting. Like, it's the same content. I'm confused. What is the difference? Oopsie poopsies. There you go. Like, problem solved, question answered. Now interrogate yourself and ask yourself, what does that say about you? What do you need to be unpacking so that you can be comfortable with it. So that's all I wanted to say. I really love her channel. I really love her content. I'm really grateful to her. And I'm just thankful that she continues to produce the content that she does, because it is necessary and it is needed. And I do think that Black women do need a little bit of a reprogramming in the way that we look at ourselves and view ourselves. What we have been shown for a long time, I don't think is our honest self. That's somebody's imagination and caricature of us. That's not us. I'm not saying Octavia represents every single Black woman under the earth, moon, and stars. Of course not. But there are far more than 138,000 Black women who enjoy what Octavia does. Right? And every subscriber she has is not Black. Of course I know that. But I'm just, for example purposes, right? There are so many more. Right? So my question is, why are the rest of you sort of like not wanting to really admit that and embrace it and lean into it? Because I love how much Octavia leans into the fact that she wants more money. She wants more luxury. She wants to continue to experience this lifestyle. She wants to expand on this lifestyle. She wants to build upon this lifestyle. She wants to welcome in other Black women to this lifestyle. I think that's a very commendable thing. I think it's a very beautiful thing. I think it's a very noble thing. I think it's a very honest thing. And we need more of that on YouTube. This platform could do with a little more. That's all I'm saying. I hope y'all like this video. I'm going to keep drinking my wine. Thank y'all for listening.